Hi guys, this is Buggy. And I'm Bo.
Hey Buggy, hey Bo.
And today, Dad is working on getting this out so he can take out the rest of this flooring.
Hey everybody. So this is Chuck. We're back out here. I'm working on the buck today. So we've gotten, our last project was to get up all the subfloor and get that rust off. But in order to take this next panel off, I had to get rid of the driver's seat and detach, I guess this is like the main instrument cluster. Not real sure what they call it. But in order to do that, so I had to, this is where your heater is. That's your heater core. I think that's what they call it. And then you got your 3 fans. But in order to do that, I had to, so this is one of the valves that you turn it off and on with to get the radiator fluid running through it. So I had to disconnect the hose, this one here from there, and then I had to disconnect it back here and here, and that made a huge antifreeze leak. So that's why you don't see Shop Dog out here today, because he can't get a hold of the radiator fluid. So I had to do that, and then unfortunately a lot of the main wires that run the fan and a ton of other stuff, there's this huge cluster here and this one here. I pulled this one off, that runs the windshield wipers. So I'm having to go through individually and label all my wires, so I know that when I go to hook everything back up, I'm hooking them up the right way. But yeah, so I'm having to see all those wires that come back in through there, and they come up through here. So I'm literally having to go, you know, wire by wire, cable by cable, and label everything so that when I put this thing back together and build our new custom control panel, that I get everything hooked back up correctly. Hopefully I'll get this thing out today and get it all nice and cleaned up. We'll probably use, I'm thinking the bottom part of this, because that's got a lot of stuff built into it that actually holds the heater core. So I'm probably, more than likely, I will utilize that in the rebuild and just kind of trim it out in some wood and make it real nice and pretty. So right now I'm just trying to trace down wires so I can pull this out, because a lot of them come out through this metal part that I need to take out. So tracing wires and labeling everything so that I know where they go again. Taking pictures so I don't mess anything up.
Cool.
Yeah, sounds cool. It's a very tedious task.
Yeah. As you guys can see, Dad got out the rest of this subflooring. It's a little messy in here, guys, but it'll get better. I promise. Yeah, this, once Dad sanded this metal flooring here, it made it look a lot better and not so rusty. It's very complicated. Is it hard to understand?
No, it's not complicated. It's just time consuming.
Yeah.
Because you gotta label everything, you know, so you don't mess anything up.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, it's not hard if you know, if you've got any kind of, you know, minimal electrical skills.
Yeah.
You can kind of figure it out, you know, as long as you're labeling everything, like whatever you cut, make sure you label it immediately as to what goes to what, so that when you hook it back up, it's all hooked up correctly and you don't, I don't know, burn your circuit board out or something.
Yeah. So once Dad gets that out, he'll be able to take out the rest of this subflooring, and then it will all be metal, like this stuff over here, the metal over here. And then once Dad gets out the subflooring, he'll have to sand it, that way it looks the same. Almost all the rust is gone, so that's really good. Oh, and the floor in the buck bed, Chuck got it all fixed up, mostly. All ripped out. So it's nice, and it's a nice clean place to start. Just gotta do a little sweeping and it'll be nice and ready to go. Hope I'm not making you guys dizzy. Okay, Chuck, you have anything else to say? Or tell us about?
No, just keep watching and, oops, it'll all come together. One project at a time. Hey everybody. Okay, so a little bit of my progress here, and I've got everything disassembled. Okay, so I moved this big old instrument panel thing here, and then I don't know, I guess this is some kind of, I don't know, ductwork for the defroster, I guess. And I moved that thing and there's a key. There's an old penny here. I haven't cleaned it yet, so I don't know what year it is. But yeah, I just thought that was kind of cool that this key was just laying there on the floor behind everything. And then this here, I don't, looks like maybe an old bookmark for one of the kids or something. That's about it. There was this little thing. Looks like some kind of tally sheet. Maybe somebody was keeping score of something, I don't know. Pretty nasty and ratty. Anyway, hope you guys liked it. Alright guys, we promised to show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. I got the instrument cluster out that I was working on. Got the subfloor up, and there's a lot of rust up underneath here. I'm not sure how bad it is, so I've got to take this panel off to see if, I guess, you know, if it's leaking from like inside or if it's just from the heater core hose for the heater leaking onto the floor. Last few screws here. Take this panel off and see what we got. Moment of truth.
Okay, so
Take you over here for a closer look. So this is the typical insulation in your side walls, and it's wet right here. moisture there. Feels wet back there too. So let's see, what do we got? I don't know if this is, yeah, that's probably, yeah, that's part of the wall. So down along the side of the bus, this little lip here runs down all the way along your edge, and when you stuff your insulation in there, it just kind of goes behind it. So that's completely rusted out. Yeah, that's like soaked. Alright, so got a hole there, right? So that could be part of it. We don't know how long it's been leaking, and yeah, so here we go. Oh, let's rip this off. Oh, I hate fiberglass insulation. Yep. So there's the, more than likely that's the culprit. So at least we found that. And there's another hole. So that's probably where it was getting in from here. I don't see any more holes here. I did notice the other day after a good rain, water was coming in from somewhere and dripping right here. So if I had to guess, this window here, maybe there's no telling how old the seal is on that thing. So my best guess is that the rain was coming in and coming down through here, and then dripping right there. There was a major hole right there. I haven't checked it to see how bad it was. This is just a small, wow, lightweight crowbar. Well, there you go. Wow. Well, that's no bueno. This is where the driver's seat was sitting. Yeah, the driver's seat was right there. So it looks like I'll have to get a welder and some metal and beef that up and seal those holes up a lot better. Yeah, so that's where we're at with that.
And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to see more. And hit the ding bell.
Hit the notification
bell. That way you'll always be notified. Bye.